conference via YouTube channel of the DPWH Office 9 Procurement Livestream. Welcome to the briefing conference for various infrastructure projects implemented by the DPWH Regional Office 9 and for goods and services. For the record, today is November 29, 2024, and for our attendance, may I call on Engineer Lider.
Good afternoon, Madam Vice Chair. Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to acknowledge that following for the briefing conference for various infra projects and goods and services. For our government side, we have our regional bank members headed by our Vice Chairperson, Attorney Beverly B. Montalvo. Our regular bank members, we have Engineer Nonoy Kawaki, Engineer Pio Mario Lakas Santos. Our back divisional member for construction projects, we have Engineer Gerald Barrera. Our back provisional member for goods and services, Sir Richie Manazarde. We also would like to acknowledge the members of the procurement committee headed by Engineer Justin J. Pami. For our presenters, we have from the Planning and Design Division, Engineer Valerie G. Paracas, Engineer Ayan Ray Diawan, Engineer Jonathan S. De La Serna, Engineer Esmond Burgos, and Engineer Al Jamal Maslan. For our contractor side, invited but unattended. That's all, Madam Vice Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Lider, considering the majority of the members of the bank are present, all is hereby confirmed. We will now proceed with the briefing conference. For our agenda, we have the brief presentation of basic contract data, questions or comments from readers, other matters, and lastly, summary of proceedings, including supplemental or brief bulletins to be issued. We will now move on to our brief presentation of the basic contract data.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, to our bank vice chairperson, Attorney Beverly Montalvo, to our bank members, Mamoy Kawaki, Sergio Lakas Santos, Gerald Barrera, and Sir Richie Manazarde, the head of the procurement unit, Justin Pablo, and procurement staff, and everyone present today. Good afternoon. I am Ajay Mustafa from the European Management Division. For the contract ID 24GA00018, procurement of heavy equipment to be used in the implementation of various projects within the regional office and district engineering offices of DPWH. For the project description, we have an APC of 65,600,000 pesos. Total project duration 65 days. Source of funds, GOPCY 2024. Desirable starting date upon approval and mode of implementation by contract. For item number 1, description, we have a wheel roller, turbocharged waterproof direct injection diesel engine for 7 units. The specifications, the engine rated power is 92 kilowatts at 2000 valid RPM, the typical 60 kilonewtons, pocket capacity 1.8 cubic meter liquid, ground clearance 375 millimeters, the transmission system, axis switch power sheet, 4 forwards, 2 reverse, and wheel base 2700 mm, the damping height 2950 mm, the damping angle 45 degrees, the wheel breadth 1865 mm, max speed 0 to 40 kph, the steering angle is 36 degrees, for the operating weight 10,100 kilograms, the weighted load 3,000 kilograms, the horizontal crossing radius 5,945 mm, for the turning radius 5,280 mm, and the brake force 96 kilonewtons. For the attachment, standard 2 feet and 1 horse. For item number 2, we have 6-wheeler dump truck for 1 unit, 184 kilowatts at 2,200 RPM, with a torque of 950 Newton meter at 1,000 to 1,800 RPM economic working range. So Euro 5, 6-cylinder turbocharged with intercooler, common drain direct injection diesel engine. For the specifications, we have gross vehicle weight 21,000 kilograms, dump vessel capacity 8 cubic meter, transmission 9-speed manual transmission, 1-speed reverse, the clutch 430 mm, drive single play hydraulic operated with automatic assist, the front axle reverse engine type, beam type, with 7,500 kilograms capacity. The brake system, ABS, full air brake, dual circuit compressed air system, the parking brake, air operated spring brake, acting on rear axle, the engine brake, exhaust pressure governor, the cabin type with an air conditioning and for the attachment with a standard toolkit and operator's manuals, EPL insurance and LTO registration included. For the item number 3, we have motor breaker, 3 units. This is inline water cooled, 6-cylinder, 4-stroke direct injection. The diesel engine developing a rated power of 105 kilowatts for the specifications. The torque 160 Nm at 1,400 RPM. The strike distance left and right 500 mm. The working weight 12,100 kilograms. Bank sloping angle 90 degrees. Transmission system is forward to reverse. Ground clearance 80 mm. Cutting depth 575 mm. Front wheel lead 80 degrees. Tilt forward 41 degrees. The oscillation 16 degrees. Tilt backward 5 degrees. Turning radius 6,500 mm. Tractive force 75.4 km. Steering arc 50 degrees. The cabin ROPS with aircon. Frame articulation 25 degrees. Moldboard height 3,048 mm or 10 feet. For the attachment, with 8 amounts scarifier and front closer brake, standard coating and operator's manual. For the terms and conditions of the supplier, all equipment being offered should be of latest model. Supplier must be ISO certified 9001-2015. Supplier must have a service center and spare parts availability between Region 9 or nearest to Zamboanga City. Supplier must be in existence at least 25 years in the Philippine market. Spare parts is provided for first PMS, and the delivery is within 60 days upon the issuance of NPP. So that's all for. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Desmond Escobar from the Planning and Design Division. I'm here to present Contract ID 24GJ00019, procurement of customized office cubicle including laminated plyboard, site test, and accessories for the renovation of Planning and Design Division, DPWH within Office 9, the extension of Tetuan. For the project description, EPC is 1,671,657 pesos. Total configurations, categories, source of funds, DOPCY 2024 desirable certain date, approval, mode of implementation is by control. Item number 1, customized office cubicle including laminated plyboard, site test, and accessories with a quantity of 47 cents.
For 25G00043, construction of new bridges, Blackstone Bridge along Niloy Chocon Road, Phase 2. With an appropriation of 20 million pesos, ABC of 19,300,000 pesos, station limits, abutment A, 2016 plus 240 to 84, abutment B, 2016 plus 286.68, with a net length of 45.84 linear meters, total project duration 200 calendar days, source of funds, GOPCY 2025, desirable starting date is upon approval, mode of implementation is by contract. For the summary quantities are as presented on the screen. The same for minimum equipment requirements as presented. And also the same for technical personnel required. For 25G00044, widening of permanent bridges, Military Bridge B00470MN along Maharlika Highway to Puran Junction to Karamatan Junction Road. With an appropriation of 30 million pesos and an EPC of 29,950,000 pesos. Station limits, abutment A, 1650 plus 296.08, abutment B, 1650 plus 471.92, with a net length of 75.84 linear meters. Total project duration, 180 calendar days. Source of funds, GOPCY 2025. Desirable starting date upon approval. Vote of implementations by contract. The summary of quantities are as presented on the screen. The same goes for minimum equipment requirements and also for technical personnel requirements.
Construction of bypass and diversion roads, Itali, Simulao bypass road project, upgrade road of N1 package 5 sa Zamboanga City. Project description appropriation 155 million, ABC is 144,575,000, station units, station 7 plus 242, station 8 plus 135.70, Station 9 plus 791.84 to Station 11 plus 175.49. Net length 2,273.65 millimeter. Total project description 303 calendar days. Source of funds GOPCY 2025. Desirable starting date upon approval. Mode of implementations by contract. These are the items involved in the project. For the earthworks removal of structures and obstructions, 2,929 square meter. Surplus common excavation, 50,908 cubic meter. Surplus rock excavation, 2,030 cubic meter. Foundation field, 8 cubic meter. Pipe culverts and main excavation, 179 cubic meter. Embankment from roadway excavation, 80,138 cubic meter. Embankment from barrel, 885 cubic meters. Excavation, 25,170 square meter. Aggregate sub-base course, 12,004 cubic meter. Gravel surface course, 33 cubic meter. Portland cement. Concrete pavement, 28,349 square meter. Reinforcement steel, 7,246 kilograms. Structural concrete, class 8, 82 cubic meter. Corrugated concrete, 4 cubic meter. Pipe culverts, 910 meter in diameter, 40 linear meter. Gravity trap, 20 cubic meter. Stone masonry, 11 cubic meter. Metal guardrail, 800 linear meter. Metal beam piece, 14 each. 3 French entrance pantry, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement 1 piece wide, 1,911 square meter, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement 1 piece yellow, 67 square meter. Minimum equipment requirements are shown on screen. Technical personnel required is also shown on screen. 25J0065 Network Development Program Road Widening Primary Roads Maharlika Highway Nano and Zamboanga City Road 31742 to 31743 plus 347. Project description appropriation 100 million ABC 91,540,000 station units 1742 to 1742 plus 950.38 1743 to 1743 plus 808. Net length 1,830.38 linear meter. Total project duration 264 calendar days. Source of funds DOPCY 2025. Desirable starting date upon approval. Mode of implementation is by contract. These are the items involved in the project. For earthworks, clearing and gravity 2.37 hectares. removal of actual structures, obstructions, 1,302 square meter, removal of structures and obstructions, 21.60 cubic meter, surplus common excavation, 32,670 cubic meter, structure excavation, 737 cubic meter, foundation fill, 17 cubic meter, pipe culverts and gate excavation, 140 cubic meter, embankment for roadway structure excavation, 9,886 cubic meters, south preparation, 22,944 square meters. Aggregate surface ores, 8,768 cubic meters, gravel surface ores, 140 cubic meters, PCCP and earth ores, 10,982 square meters, and 19,911 square meters. For pipe culverts, 104 meter and 11 meter, 9,910 meter, relative 1,350 cubic meters, so massively 66 cubic meters. For metal guardrail, including posts, 883.22 meter, metal beam LPs, 10 each, reflector thermoplastic pavement markings wide, 1,104 square meter, tubular markers, 1040 each, road safety barrier system, 2,810 each. These are the new equipment requirements as shown. Technical personnel required are as shown also.
For 25GO0094, widening of permanent bridges, Binagi Bridge, Bridge IDB 0056 2MN along Maharlika Highway, Pagadian City to Zamboanga City Road, with an appropriation of 50,391,000, ABC of 48,627,350 pesos, station limits, abutment A, 1887 plus 289, abutment B, 1887 plus 334 with 84. With a net length of 45.84 linear meters, total carriageway width 7.32 linear meters, total project duration 264 calendar days. Source of fund, GOP CY 2025. Desirable starting date is upon approval. Mode of implementation is by contract. For the summary quantities are as shown on the screen. The same for minimum equipment requirements. Also for technical personnel required.
So for 25J00103 Network Development Program, road widening, primary road, single Shokan Road, K 1970 plus 00 to K 1971 plus 281, K 1971 plus 297 to K 1973 plus 105. So for appropriation, 159,998,000, we have EPC of 449,398,007 pesos. Station units, 1970 plus 00 to 1971 plus 281, 1971 plus 297 to 1973 plus 105. With a net length of 3,089 linear meter and 6.178 million kilometers. Total project duration, 330 calendar days. Source of funds, GOPC by 2025. Desirable starting date, upon approval, and mode of implementation is by contract. So these are the items involved for 25J00103 as shown. And these are the minimum equipment requirements. And for the technical personnel required as shown also. So for 25J00107 Network Development Program, road widening, primary roads, Maharlika Highway, Lanao, Cavite, and Zamboanga City. Appropriation 100 million with an agency of 96,500,000. Station limit 1659 plus 250 to 1660 plus 960. Net length 1,712.97 linear meter, 3.426 kilometer. Total project duration 264 calendar days. Source of funds GOPCY 2025 desirable starting date upon approval and mode of implementation by contract. So these are the items involved for 25J00107. And these are the minimum equipment requirements as shown. And for the technical personnel report.
$25,00136, widening of permanent bridges. Body bridge with the bridge ID of E00477MN along Harnica Highway, Lanao, Pagadian, Zamboanga City Road. With an appropriation of 10 million pesos and ABC of 9,650,000 pesos. Station limits, abutment 8, 1736 plus 491.45, abutment B 1736 plus 522.35, with a net length of 30.90 linear meters. Total project duration 100 calendar days. Source of funds GOPCY 2025. Desirable starting date is upon approval. Mode of implementation is by contract. So these are the items involved. Minimum equipment requirements are shown on the screen. And also for technical personnel requirements.
Madam Vice Chair, the Back Secretariat would like to mention to prospective leaders the documents to be attached to their technical envelopes. So, pursuant to Department Order Number 118 Series of 2024, with the subject, guidelines on the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants project engineers. So, the leaders shall attach either technical documents, a certification of their accredited contractors PE, that is to be open during the opening of bids. This is also required in pursuant to the annumbered memo dated June 25, 2024, with the subject implementation of assigning accredited contractors and consultants project engineers. Bidders shall also attach in their technical documents a certification of ISO pursuant to Department Order Number 110 Series of 2024 with the subject implementation of ISO 9001:2015 certification requirement for large A, medium B, and medium A contractors in the procurement of infrastructure projects of the department. Also, pursuant to Department Order Number 48 Series of 2019 with the subject guidelines on the use of inertial provider, IP for inspection and acceptance of treatment on national primary roads. This is to provide guidance to all concerned on the requirement for the acceptance of treatment on the national primary roads to include measurements using inertial provider. So the following guidelines are hereby prescribed. First, during the pre-construction stage, the implementing office shall ensure that inertial provider and our compliance to IRI value requirements of the proposed pavements is as stated requirement to the contract. Also, pursuant to Department Order Number 253, Series of 2003, with the subject accreditation of asphalt and Portland cement concrete batching plants. So, it is important that the bidders shall attach in their technical documents the certification which shall be open during the opening of bids. So that's all, Madam Vice Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Glider. There being no other matter to discuss, on behalf of the members of the Bills and Hours Committee, I would like to extend my gratitude to our presenters. Thank you so much for the support. To the procurement unit and the secretariat headed by Engineer Jasmine Pablo, and of course to all the watchers of